Hello, one and all. It is me, Marge, your beloved and trusted friend who you love dearly. So, one thing that you definitely know or you should know about me is that I love rubber ducks. I have a big collection of them that is I have apparently 216 ducks, which I just counted. And yeah, I have a problem, but I also like to give out little ducks to people. There's a big chance that I have given you a duck if you're watching this, and if I haven't, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. But I wanted to make a little video that's like cataloging how many ducks I have, how many are in my row, which this video would probably be unreasonably long if I went through all 200 and so of my ducks. So we're gonna start off with, I think there's around like 46 here, or 47. Uh, you can kind of see it, but see that little like windowsill that stretches to the from like the one side of my room, and I have usually, uh, it's lined up with a whole of all ducks. Now it's barren right now because I took them all down. They're all sitting here in a pile, and I want to go by like through them one by one, cataloging and talking about every duck I have. This is part one of a series because I got more. This isn't just all I have. I have more ducks. But for now, we're going to start off with these. So, I have to start off with this duck. This, actually, I'll take off the little hat. This is my cow duck. This was my very first duck I've ever gotten in my life, and the catalyst of my obsession. I got this when I was 11 years old. We went to the beach with a family vacation to like, I think it wasn't Vermont. That was a different trip. No, it might have been, no, it was Vermont. We went to Vermont and we went to like a beach. We stayed with a friend's house there. Not mine, my mother, I think. But let's keep the duck in frame. And at the beach, there was a bunch, on the boardwalk, there was arcades. And I used to have like a claw machine obsession where I used to love claw machines. I used to always like try to win stuff out of them when I was at the boardwalk. I got really good at it. I used to like watch YouTube videos about claw machines because I love them. And one classic claw machine type is there's always like one of those duck machines that's play to you win, and you get a rubber duck. I got this duck from one of them. Again, it is almost 10 years old. That's why it's not white. It's so old with over time. One of the horns is like faded and kind of like chipped. Don't know how that happened. But cow duck has been, they were the first. They have seen everything. And they were one of the original members of like, I had a duck collection a while ago, and then it kind of got destroyed because my little siblings were born and they kind of took my ducks from me. But I managed to save a couple from that era, which I think I only got two here to demonstrate today, and the rest are just in my collection. But this duck means the world to me. I have more sentimental value about this singular duck, and if I ever lose it, I'd cry. I like, when I went to the beach, right? I used to bring this duck with me because it was almost like they were coming with me to get more ducks to add to the collection. They were just my travel buddy duck. And I used to always like bring this duck with another duck, like a different one from my collection. It's like, oh, obviously cow duck is going with me, but they got to have a friend to keep them company because, you know, uh, they can't be alone. But it was also, you might have seen it at the beginning, it's wearing this little hat. This hat is a part. It was originally made for like what's it called? A Smitsky, like the little green guys, because my friend crocheted this for me to put on mine because I won it in like a casino. But I thought, it's a tiny little hat. It's supposed to be like the top of a pineapple. Because another fun fact about me, pineapple juice is the best juice in the world, and I love it. I love pineapple juice. So pineapples are amazing. So they made me this little pineapple hat that fits perfectly on Kelduck. Not when it's in my hand at an uneven angle, but when it's on my windowsill. Now, I have an elephant to address. This is my second one, and you might notice right away, this isn't a duck, this is a narwhal. Now, this narwhal is a part of my original duck collection, and I use the word duck very sparingly. I mainly refer to my collection as like small little rubber objects. Some of them are not rubber, but they fit the vibe of that are honorary members of my duck collection, and this is one of them. And this rubber narwhal was a gift favor to like my little sister's friends, like I think 3-year-old birthday party like years ago. And they had a little like bowl on like a table that had like a bunch of like rubber narwhals, and I think there was other sea creatures, but I chose the narwhal, the green one, of course. Of course it's green. But this has been with me for like 6 years, I think, at this point, maybe longer. And I really like this narwhal. It's one of my original 3 main ducks that I like had the most favorite for. But one of those ducks, obviously it was the cow, it was this, and a cube duck, which I don't know what happened to it. It was tragic, and I cried. But this narwhal is beautiful. It's really old, and it's precious, and it has like a little like hole in the mouth that you can fill it with water. But obviously these ducks don't touch the water because I don't want mold and mildew to grow up in them. But yeah, this is my little narwhal, my beloved honorary duck number 1. Now, I wanted to start off with those 2 ducks because they set the vibe and they mean a lot to me. And about the ducks I have today is they're in different sections. Now, I only have limited room to put up there, so I had to pick good ones. So this next category I'm going to start are the ducks that mean more to me than all the other ducks because they have been given to me by other people. I didn't buy the ducks, I didn't win the ducks. These ones were given to me. And I feel like I should start off with this pineapple duck because my friend, I'm not going to use names in this video, but they gave me a duck that was like, they gave me this duck last year for my birthday. And it was, they also have a duck collection in their like bathroom. They have like a shelf dedicated to them. And they took this from the collection because they know I like the pineapple. And it's amazing. And it's my pineapple duck. Look how beautiful. Ooh. Now, this one has squinted eyes I love, and it's so silly. This duck means a lot to me. It was a gift. I treasure it as well. But this same friend, I have another duck from them. They didn't just give me that crocheted hat when they gave it to me. This was like the main gift. This duck was crocheted for me as a gift by that same friend, and it's phenomenal. I love it to death. It's like the vibe of a rubber duck, but it's It's a little crochet goober, a little guy. I This is probably one of the most amazing gifts I've ever been given because of just so much time was poured into this duck, definitely. And it's just like, oh, this is gonna be sentimental. This is a beautiful duck. It's on the wall in the favorite section. I think that's done for that person. Next, chronologically, is this duck. This is like a little, it's like a mariachi band duck. It was given to me by a friend, another one, and he was stopping at Dunk Donuts to get donuts. So I'm obviously like, I wasn't being serious about this. I texted, "Get me a duck. If you're going to Dunk Donuts, you gotta get me a duck." And he did. So this is the duck he got me. And it's beautiful and amazing. It has a little mustache on its bill. It has a little hat and maracas, because mariachi band. And it's beautiful. But, I love ducks. Oh, this one, no, it just has a hat. I thought it had hair for a sec, but that's just the paint fading. And I'll show the next duck. He also gave me this little jester duck. Now, at my school, they sometimes have like little fun little events. And during Mardi Gras, there was a table where they were giving out like a couple like trinket items. Like there was like beads, there was duck, and he got me this duck, which was actually funny because they have like they had like three different types of ducks, and I already got all three on my own. And then so this is technically like a duplicate duck, but he still went out as a way to get it for me, which it means a lot. Cause like look at that, this is an amazing duck. It has a jester hat, the little like frilly thing around it. I don't know what it's called. It's like green and purple, two of my favorite colors. It's aesthetically, chef's kiss. Beautiful duck, amazing. And he did give me one more duck. This sparkly duck, which is big. It barely fits up there. And I'm in shock that it still does. But the best part about this duck is, listen. I think that came through, but if it didn't, it squeaks. This one squeaks. Evil. I should not be given this because if I'm holding it, I will squeak it. This is my squeaky sparkly duck. He gave this to me, and it's so big. It's amazing. Beautiful duck. It's like glittery duck. Which we can transition to the next one. Ba-ba. This is another glittery duck, but this one has a hat for he is cold. And green bill. It's also green. That's good. Green and silver. Now, another friend gave this to me, and I think, like they kind of just messaged me out of the blue. We weren't, like, talking before this happened, but they just randomly messaged me, like, "Yo, dog, do you want this duck?" And I'm like, "Yes!" So, they gave me this duck. It looks beautiful. It's a wintry, cold duck. And you might notice that little, like, blue post-it note up there. When they gave me this duck, they had, like, a reminder note for it, and I thought it was cute, so I kept it. And I like to put random bullshit on my wall. I know it doesn't look like that right now, because a lot of it got destroyed. But I usually keep little things like that. So I kept it, obviously, and I thought, oh, I could just put it under where it rests on the windowsill, which is perfect. So this is my, like, cold duck. I'm not shaking my hand, it's shivering. It's shivering. But it also has, like, a little, like, plastic thingy right there that it looks like you're supposed to take it off. But I think if you do, the hat will come off, and I don't want it to lose the hat. So it's staying. But it's a wonderful duck. It's also sparkly, like the other one, but this one's silver and not gold. Silver and gold. But, uh, wonderful duck. I was trying to go in chronological order in which I've been given them, but that one kind of fell out through the window because sparkly ducks match. Another duck. This duck was given to me by someone that I met like in my one of my intro to psych classes, and I remember because I try to give people ducks, and this was the first duck that I gave her. So I busted out a duck and gave her a duck, and then she pulled this out and then gave it to me in return, which is just like, bro didn't even know that I was gonna give her a duck, and she just had it ready to give me. Twin nose ball. Beautiful duck. It's like a little dinosaur, and it's green. I like green. Ooh. I don't know what's. It might be. I don't know what type of dinosaur it's gonna be. It's just kind of like a generic dino guy, but it has like a weird head shape. I was gonna say it might be a Pachycephalosaurus, but it has like the frilly thing that goes down. It's that it's not because they have the big four heads, but that they ram. But this isn't that. This is just a silly little dino guy. And this next duck, Bucky's duck. It has a little cap and a shirt that's for Bucky's, but this one's a little like this one does not go on the windowsill because it's too big. But this one I wanted to still display because it was given to me by somebody. Somebody, I think after like my Christmas break last year, she was like, "Here, I got this duck for you." And I was like, "Oh, how generous, how kind." But I have this over on my like little display of my whimsical items on top of my dresser. And this duck goes there because I want to like display the ones that were given to me, but it couldn't fit on the windowsill. So it's in its own little spot. I have a lot of big ducks that are in my like duck suitcase that aren't on display. So this is the biggest duck I'm going to show you guys today. But it's a simple duck. It just has a Bucky's shirt, but it's big, but it's like a classic rubber duck. I like it, and it means a lot to me because it was given to me. It's one of those special ducks. Now this next one is not really. It's they're kind of like they are the tiny ones that I like to give out, but these ones are a part of my collection because I usually don't have these types of ducks in my collection because they're too tiny, and I don't really like to display them that often. These are the ones I like to give out to people, so it's like a different category of duck. But these ones are in the collection, and I count them as one duck because they're so tiny. But you can see they all have little hats, which my mom gave these to me that she got from a friend that gave them to her because she, for some reason, talks about me a lot and mentioned that I like rubber ducks that they got these. But I love these because they have tiny little hats. Ugh, they're perfect. I wish I can find a bag of these to give out to people, because this is the type of ducks I give out. It would be I recently got ones that had sunglasses, but other than that, they're usually generic ducks. But these are perfect. If I find like a little bag of these, I'd give them out 1,000,000,000%. And we have one more in the ducks that has been given to me, because people don't give me ducks a lot. If you're watching this video and you made it this far, if you give me a duck, I will cherish it for the rest of my life. This duck is a little shark duck that my friend gave to me. And you notice that it's like glossier, and it's like, wow, that's like a lot of detail onto the shark. Now, this duck is going to be a transitionary duck to the next category of there's a specific brand of rubber ducks that's called a cosplay duck. And this is one of them. This is like supposed to be the shark from Jaws. I just know that. That's the ball knowledge that I know because they gave it to me out of the special box it comes from. But it's like not as squishy as a rubber duck. You can't squish it. It's just like it's kind of hard plastic, but it's a little duck still. And these ones are way more detailed, and they're usually a character of a specific thing. Like this one is Shark from Jaws duck, and this was given to me. I gave. I don't remember the specific day they gave it to me, but I just remember they gave it to me. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful duck that I treasure. It's a shark, and it's great. So I have more of those cosplay ducks in my bag, but I display a fair bit of them because how awesome they are. Minion, 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 minion duck, minion. I think this is Stuart or Dave, one of them specifically. Wait. Minion! But I have my beautiful minion duck. This is the best duck ever. Not I'm gonna say that about a lot of these ducks. How I'm gonna say, oh, this is the best duck in my collection, which that's like not seven. That's like 20 of them of the best duck. But this is what I mean. It's the cosplay ducks, so they put a lot of effort into making them look like the character. Still a duck, but it's like hard plasticky. This one I was at a Five Below, and Five Below, my goats, Five Below have a lot of like special ducks that I have. A lot of these ducks that I'm gonna show are from Five Below, because this is the first ducks into my next like. Pretty much all of these other ducks have been gotten by me. Like I got them specifically, and I'm done with the ones I've been given. So this is my little minion duck. It's beautiful, glorious, but I got this at Five Below, and it was great. I always check, because in theory, if I wanted to get every unique duck ever that I see, I would buy all of the cosplay ducks, even if they're from franchises I don't like. Or not, that's not, no, that's not that I don't like. It's just like, I don't, like, I've only consumed the media so much. And it's just like, I just don't have an opinion. Neutral, very neutral, but I obviously, you had to get the minion duck, because come on, it's a minion. Minion! But, this next duck, I also got it at the same Five Below that I got that minion duck, same time. I got them both together. And this duck, honorary is the first. Chica. It's Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's Chica. We'll get Chica duck. Then this duck, I do have a lot of FNAF ducks, which you will see a lot of them. There's not really much to say. I got it from the same Five Below as the last one. It's a beautiful duck. It has like, they all have like the specific branding on the bottom of them. But it's another one of those cosplay ducks. It doesn't really squeeze, but tell me this is not peak. This is... Also, the cosplay ducks, the reason why I don't buy them in bulk is that they're more expensive than other ducks, because they come in like a little box. They're meant to be like collectibles, but I open them because, I mean, look at them. This is amazing. And because we're doing this, I'm just going to knock out all of the FNAF ducks just right away. This is Freddy. Freddy Fazbear Duck. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear. This is amazing. Fazbear. But this is a Freddy duck. It's another one of those cosplay ducks. And this one I got at a Spirit Halloween. And it was not... It was more expensive than it was at the Five Below. Because it was at a Spirit Halloween. But it's Freddy Fazbear. And what's the... Like, when I initially bought Chica, they did have all of the 4 original animatronics. Like, they had Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica. And I just decided to only get Chica because Chica was the first, and there's no fun of just buying a bunch of ducks in bulk because like I like it where I go out on a specific occasion to get a duck, and then it associates a little physical manifestation of the memory of that little trip. Because this one was, I was getting a little bit of supplies for my Marie Antoinette costume for last Halloween. Like, I also got this, like, fox mask. Not fox, it was a kitty mask. Like, one of those masquerade masks there. So, when I in the checkout, usually checkouts are good spots for ducks, but this was one of those checkout ducks. Freddy Fazbear. And now these next three I'm going to do at the same time. Well, I'll do this one first. This is Bonnie. I got this at another Five Below. Well, you know, it's just Bonnie duck. It's beautiful, wondrous, amazing duck. But, ooh, Bonnie. And these are my favorite of the FNAF ducks that I have because I feel like they have a bit more detail than the Bonnie and Chica and Freddy. This is Foxy. Look at the Foxy duck. Holy, oh, it has a little hook. Oh, I like it because it's more animatronic-y, but that makes sense because it's Foxy. And just the detail in this. Oh, this is amazing. This is the best of like these four design wise. I mean, it's Foxy. Come on. Obviously it's gonna be the best duck. But it's beautiful. Wait, should I do a jump scare? How do I Okay, guys, be surprised. You're gonna get Foxy jump scare. I don't want to make the noise. That's loud. Bum 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 bum. You know, it's Foxy. There's one more FNAF duck as well that I have. This one, oh, I showed it a little bit, but this one is it's tied with the Foxy duck as my favorite of these. Circus Baby duck. I lost my mind when I saw this because Circus Baby is one of my favorite animatronics. I just really like Circus Baby, and this is also a Five Below find. I was with a friend when I got this duck. We were on a silly little adventure. We stopped in Five Below, and I bought this duck. I also bought SpongeBob socks, but I got this duck, Circus Baby duck. I like how you can see how it has these little bulbs like Circus Baby. It has a frilly skirt. It's just it's also, of course, one of the sister location, the animatronic. So it has the face slits. It kind of, I don't know if you can see them that well, but I also really like her because she's a clown. I like clowns. But this is a beautiful duck. A lot of detail into it, like the Foxy duck. These two, oh, mwah. That's not really beautiful. This is actually, these are 5 of the 6 FNAF ducks that this cosplay company makes. They do make a puppet one. I still have yet to see that one just in the wild. I could buy it online, but there is no point of buying rubber ducks online and having them shipped. That's fucked up. The only way to get them is naturally as you're just adventuring. Now, this next duck I am going to get from the suitcase. I'm not going to get it from the suitcase because it's buried. But it goes with Sonic. Sonic duck. Ha! One! But I have one. Oh, I have to get it. I have to get it. It goes so well with Sonic. And I'll tell a little story from today. I was out buying a laundry basket. And during that travel, I was looking at the ducks, as I always do. And I saw a Dr. Eggman duck. But I've been kind of on more of a budget lately. and they're like $5 a pop. I didn't want to spend that, so I put it on hold. I'll get it at some point. Oh, here it is. But this is a Sonic Duck. This is really bad, but I think this one was kind of shoplifted, not by me. I was looking at this duck in like the store, and I put it down, and my fuck ass piece of shit father just like uh saw it and stuck it in his pocket without me knowing, and stole it, and then gave it to me after he left Five Below. And it's just like, why? Why would you do that? Just buy it. Don't. It's just like, this one's blood money duck, dirty duck. But I do really like it, and it's just like, it's $5. Just buy it for me if you're gonna take it. I don't know. I don't actually, fuck it. This one's fast. But what I rubbish for is this one is so much better of a duck design than Sonic, which it's a shame that I did not have it displayed yet. That's only because I couldn't find it when I was looking for my initial ducks to put up there without dumping out all the ducks that I had, which I didn't want to do. But I decided to. Oh, it's Shadow, by the way. Shadow duck. But I didn't want to dump it out, and I couldn't find it. But when I was counting all the ducks that I have, cataloging to try to get my exact number count, I saw it and I put it back in, but I wanted to show it off. It's gonna go up there. Believe me, I'm gonna have to kick one of these from the roster to put it up. But this is Shadow Duck. This one I actually, this was got at a Spencer's, because it's just, that's the type of place that has like, near the register, there's like a little shelf that has a bunch of these like not trinkets, a bunch of these like collectible things. And I was looking through them because I was in like a mall, and it was just like, we were walking by, saw Spencer's, and was like, I went in to check for ducks specifically. And because I'm trying to find that puppet duck, I go to every place that I know that has these cosplay ducks. I'm gonna keep doing it until I find the puppet. But they had this Shadow Duck, and just like, I love the hair on it because it's like, it protrudes so much. It's like, I like it better than Sonic, but I mean, it's Shadow, that's why. But Shadow, it's me, the devil. This one, it convinces you to do sin, to steal candy from babies and small businesses, and we're not talking about Walmart, but it's amazing, beautiful. Love this duck. And the last one of these cosplay ducks, I gotta put them on the floor first, cause like, I don't want to redo a duck. Is this Creeper Duck? This was also gotten at Spencer's, but not by me, because it's actually kind of funny. My mother got this as like a stocking stuffer for me, because she knows my duck obsession. And this duck was, I did pick it up and look at it when I was looking at the Shadow one, because I considered buying it, but I didn't, because it's just like, I wouldn't buy a Minecraft duck. But I just like it because of Cube. It's like a square blocky duck, and it's like really cute. This one is the bomb. I should see myself out. That was bad, but I just really like how detailed and well done the cosplay ducks are. But I don't want that to be my entire collection. So we're moving on to a different category. These are my regular duck-shaped ducks. They're like standard rubber duck size, like the cow duck. And the first one up for that is Bob. SpongeBob duck. Actually, with SpongeBob duck. This is another Five Below purchase. They have, at Five Below, they have like these bags of like 3 ducks. And I'll just pull them up. It came with these, I think. Patrick Duck and Squidward Duck. So, these ducks were like in a 3-pack at a Five Below, and we were going there as just a part of a day trip with a friend for her birthday, and I saw these ducks, and it's just like, well, you know me, I have to buy them, so I did. It's just like these ones are just so stupid because unlike the cosplay duck brand, these ones are actually like instead of like they transmogrified the characters into a duck shape. And they're beautiful and I love them. So good. I also do have a Mr. Krabs and a Plankton that are from the same 3-bag kit of the SpongeBob ducks. Which, I mean, come on. Look at them. These are. I love these ducks. These are just kind of like. These are staples in my duck collection. I do have a bunch of like Hello Kitty ones that are also kind of like those ducks, but I don't have them on display because I can't do every duck. It's not possible. For that windowsill, that is. I used to have more room for display, but I just don't. There's not enough room here. I need to get like a shelf to put all my ducks on, which I will probably invest in the future. But we'll get to that. This next duck is a snowman duck, and I just like it because there's like a lot of effort in the molding of this, like the hat. I like how it's just kind of like a white duck of a hat. It's kind of subtle. Now, I got this duck at a Rite Aid before they went out of business. It was my one friend, the one who gave me the pineapple and the crochet duck. He was already moved out for the semester because it was my freshman year of college. And our little friend group that we had at the time, we went into the Rite Aid just like to pick up a couple things. And at that Rite Aid, there was a bunch of Christmas ducks. So I actually bought 2 of these ducks, like the snowman specifically, 2 copies of it. Also, this Santa duck came from there as well. I just really like these Christmas ducks. Oh no, Sheldon! But these Christmas ducks, I bought a bunch of them, and because like I said, she also collects these ducks. Like has a duck collection, so I was like, oh my god, I'll give them I'll give them a gift of duck. But and when I pulled out to give them the snowman duck, their version of it, this is my copy, of course. That's when they gave me the pineapple duck, and it was like a little duck exchange. I traded a duck essentially. I mean, we both were just meaning to give it as a gift, but it was a trade. But it's amazing. Okay. Next, this is a little duck that I got from my little siblings. It, I have actually a couple of these ducks that try to replicate this one. Like this one is even like you can see it's like stained with marker because it came from little kids. It's like a duck and a pumpkin. I just really like the way that the pumpkin, like the detail into design of it, like how the pumpkin is a part of the duck, and it like bulges out, and it's not just a regular duck-shaped duck, because a lot of these are just on the generic duck-shaped mold, but this is like it's the shape of like a duck coming out of a pumpkin, and I really like it. And it was I know honestly, this should be with the ones that was given, but I have like them in a different league where the ones that I have in the given section has been given to me in the past 2 years and not before. Like, I don't know, I just have a certain way of doing it. The ducks I have from families are in a different section. The ducks that I was given to by family members is in a different section than ducks who were given to me by friends. Because there's a different category where my family knows that I'm obsessed with ducks because they're all around our house. But my friends, just like, they went out of their way to get them, so they mean a lot. Like, more. Just bluntly. But here's this duck. Fucking hell, it's been 40 minutes. But here is this pumpkin duck. And now here is a duck that is like it's a clear duck that has a bunch of little foam balls in it. This this is peak. This is proper peak, bruv. This was given to me by myself. I found it on a boardwalk. It was the same year I got that. Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh fuck, I don't remember which duck I talked about that I got from the boardwalk if I did. Actually, I think I'm hallucinating. I didn't have that conversation. I was thinking about having it, looking at my ducks, because I got a bunch from a boardwalk. But I got this duck from a boardwalk like a year ago in the Outer Banks. We went like on a family vacation to the beach, and I was in a candy shop on the boardwalk, and they had this little duck stand. And out of all of them, I like this one the most. So I got ball duck. I really like ball duck. It's chef's kiss. So that one's special enough to enter the windowsill. And the last duck of this size is this little like green bear. And now the only reason why this is up there is because this is like the newest duck in my collection. I'm gonna swap it out next time I get a new one because it represents like, oh, the collection is still growing even though I can't display all of the new ones. But I got this when I went to Knoebels. I went to the gift shop to see if they had a duck, and they had this one. And I didn't have it, and I thought it was cute. It's also kind of green. It's like a highlighter green, but it's green. But I mean, yeah, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Duck, bear duck. Bear with me with the. I should have said bear with me with this one. I don't know. I'm not that funny. Now we're gonna take a little break of the ducks because these next ones are none of them are ducks, but they have the vibe where they have earned the right to be in my collection. Like Chikawa. Chikawa for boombucks. This is small enough where it's like fits in with my ducks, even though it's Chikawa. Where I got this in like a little blind box where I was like, you know what? I don't usually buy like blind boxes because they're a lot of money. And it's just like, usually I don't care to collect them. But I decided to get one because, like, what the hell? For the off chance of it being like, oh, it might be Momonga. That's my. They are my favorite. I love Momonga. I have a little. I'm not gonna go out of my way to find it. I have a Momonga plush somewhere, but it's probably on the floor. But I ended up getting just classic Chikawa from it. And I just have this mixed in with my duck the collection, even though it's not a duck. But, yep. Here's Chikawa. They have a little. They have a little boombox and holding a music note. And they have this little plastic stand that doesn't like to stay in when I'm holding them. So I'm gonna put them down. But that's what I mean. This next section are honorary ducks. No. Oh no! Oh, it came out. Hold on, 1 second. But they're all honorary ducks, meaning that none of these ones are ducks, but they hold a special place in my heart. And this is a little hamster. When I got this, it was one of my first adventures I had with my day one, my best buddy. When we moved, it was like when we both. It was like our first semesters. Like they go to Temple, I go to Jefferson. It was our first little silly little adventure we had together. And we were in Chinatown, and they had this little like gotcha machine, and this hamster came out of it. So I decided to keep it mixed in with my duck collection, even though it's like felt and it's not made of rubber. But it just makes me remember that time, that adventure, and they mean a lot to me as a person. So I was like, I had to keep this hamster to remind me of them. But there's a hair. The next one in that category, seagull. It's a seagull. They have a fry. This little rubber seagull I got when my legs are cramping from this. But I got this seagull at the same beach trip as the ball duck during the Outer Banks. But this was from one of those duck claw machines. It was mixed in, and I was like, I have to win it, so I did. Usually at these duck machines, I just pick what I want and I get it because I'm really good at claw machines. So I got the seagull duck. It's not a duck, but it's rubber. And it fits the vibe. And I just like how stupid it looks. It's amazing. So obviously this one's chosen to be displayed. The next one, green turtle. Now this one isn't. This one is also from the. I think this one was a Wildwood this was a Wildwood beach trip where like Green Turtle the brand. I went into one of their shops seeing if they might have a Green Turtle specific duck. They didn't have a duck, but they had this turtle which checks out. So I bought it to make me remember that trip. But it's beautiful. It's just a little turt. We're squashing turts like Mario the Idea. Now, next one. I said I like pineapples. This is just a rubber pineapple. I got this pineapple when I was it was another outing with. I begrudgingly let my dad take me on an outing because, I gotta spoon feed that bastard every once in a while. But, I got this from, it was at an arcade in a bowling alley. They have a duck machine there. And this one wasn't full of ducks. They had a lot of different variety of things, but this was one of the things that was an oddity in there. They mostly had rubber gnomes. And I have 3 of these gnomes to show off. They had gnomes and yaks. That was what was in this machine, which is, oh my gosh. So I picked 3 of my favorite gnomes to also display. It's a pizza gnome. Look at it. This is beautiful. Its gnome hat is a slice of pizza. And he's eating a little pizza. Hello, I'm a little gnome. It's beautiful. Peak rubber thingy. I love the gnomes. Actually, what I do with these gnomes in my townhouse I had last year, I scattered them around the townhouse to just people will just be around and they're like, oh, a gnome. And I move them every once in a while. But here's pizza duck. Not duck. Here's pizza gnome. Perfect, I know. Now, I just really like the aesthetic. This is my most gnomish one. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's another one. But it's a little mushroom. I really like this one. But it's just a little mushroom gnome. He has the classic red and white dotted cap as his little gnome hat. And he has a mushroom that he's holding, and he has his bag where he's foraging mushrooms. He just like me. But he's also green. This is... Again, these gnomes are fucking amazing. And this is the best one for last. It's a fucking wizard. Wizard gnome. Yes, I will cast my spells. You just got turned green. Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. You got turned green. It has a big wizard beard. It's because the other ones had beards, but this one covers its mouth and it has a little beard mustache. Also, stars as the robe and hat, and the wizard staff is an acorn? How do you not love this? Oh, I love it so much. I really love this gnome. And I only have one of the yaks on display. This is the last thing. Oh yeah, all the gnomes were from that machine, and this is a yak from the machine. But yarg me matey! It's a pirate yak. These yaks are so cute. Look at it. It has a little eye patch with a pirate hat and a sword. I think it reminded me of Foxy because it's red and it's a pirate. That's probably why I like it the most of my yaks. But I have a bunch of different yaks. But there's this one. This one is beautiful. Red yak. Next one. It's a little figure of a cat. but it's Smoker from One Piece. And it did originally have a tail. The tail was gone. He even has the Justice Coat. But the tail was gone. But it's still really cute. I got it in the blind box. It was at the same place I got the Chikawa. I just got them both at the same time. And it was really cute because it's a little cat and it's Smoker. But it's not the one I wanted, but I love it. And it's a part of my collection. Honorary duck, like I said. And the last honorary duck is this squeaky pig. Now, I actually I got it from an event at Jefferson. It was like I don't remember which event it was, but they had these little rubber pigs. I wish I could remember to the death of me, but I think it was like an exam week and I just stopped, saw it and got it and left. And I didn't really pay attention to what it was. But I got this at a Jefferson event. And it's so cute. It's just a little pig. Oink oink. But I thought it was cute, so I added that. And that's the last of the honorary ducks. And these next genre, this is the last group. This is at Target or like probably at Walmart as well. These kind of retail stores, they have usually seasonal ducks that rotate where every couple months they get a new batch of like 5 ducks. And I displayed these ones because they're my favorite of the seasons. But the first one is this orange butterfly duck. Now this was like a spring event where they had like there was a couple bugs, and there's like a insect catcher. I really like insects. That's what I'm going to school for, to study them. I'm a bug. I even had my orchid mantis tattoo, which is one. It's the only one I have. I'm gonna get more, but this one's a butterfly. It's orange. I did used to have a purple bug duck, but I gave it away to a friend for like a birthday. But this is I just really love these ducks because they're bigger than normal. I'll put it as a size comparison. Look, they're a little bit bigger, but they're not too big. They're just right. And they usually they can't be filled with water so they don't get moldy. So you can have these ones in like a bath if you want. But I just really like how like these designs of like this specific brand. And I just like this one because it's a bug. This next one is another one. I have 6 more and they're all those types of ducks. This next one, holy shit. Corn duck. This is so good. It's it's duck on a cob. It has like a piece of butter on top of it as well. Like you better believe it. And I have butter is holds a special place in my heart. I love butter. Hell, my name is Margarine for fuck's sake. But it's just a corn duck. In the detail of the kernels, like tell me this is not amazing. I go to Target consistently every couple months because I know they have these. They're just so good. They're so fucking good. Like, oh my gosh. But I also got that corn duck. Like, look at this. It's fries. Bucket of fries duck. The detail that I put in these ducks are fucking crazy. This is incredible. Like, how could you see this and not want to dedicate your life to collecting rubber ducks like me? But yeah, I got this at a Target. I actually got these two together recently. I was running out of makeup, so like a foundation and concealer, and I was just like, okay, I need new ones. So I went there to Target only because I knew that if I went to Target, I can get ducks as well. So that's what I did, and I got these ducks, these food ones. But different Target run for I don't remember what I was getting this time. I might have just went there. I think I just had to get one thing, but I went there to also get ducks. And I shit you not, these are the ducks they have. Fucking green UFO duck? Like, these ducks go hard. Holy shit. I am floored with this. This one, awesome sauce. I don't know. It's just alien. It's not the alien duck. Because that's the next one. Glorp. Glorp duck. These are my most glorptastic ducks. And they're like... I love the Target ducks because they're like the bigger than normal ducks. But they're like... They have such cool designs. This is the little alien eyes. The antenna. Ah, I love the alien ducks. Fuck. Okay. This next one, it was for Halloween, but I really like it because it's green, and I just like the detail in it. It's like a zombie duck. You can see its rib cage, and you can see it's just like there's other like bones. It has a brain exposed, but I just really like the cut. I like I just like how green it is. All right, I'll admit it. I like green, but green duck. It's beautiful. Zombie duck. I got it at Target. So shocker, I know. This was one of their Halloween ones. And now this is the final duck for this video, part 1. Because I have more ducks, but how long are we? Fuck, we're pretty much at an hour. This is already an hour of me yapping, and I have to go to the bathroom, and my throat hurts. So we're going to be done after this duck. This is the last one that also fits up there, which I have to put back meticulously. Because I had them in a certain order. I have to get that order right. But this last one, I got it around Easter. Because I was like, oh yeah, they might have Easter-themed ducks. And shockingly, I don't know why this was in that mix. But it's another wizard. But this is a wizard duck. Oh, little sparkles on the hat. Has the beard. Has the cloak. But... I just really like the generic fantasy wizard. It's really funny. They cast spells. This one will cast a lightning bolt, cast fireball, cast like, I don't fucking know what else. A magic missile. Fuck, my other nerd side is showing. But... I'm a wizard. Wizard duck. I cast spells. I don't know. That's my ducks. That's part 1. That's like... 50, that's like a fourth of my duck collection. And if you stuck out this long, thank you. It means the world to me. I like ducks. They're in a row. For duck's sake. Okay, that's where I'm gonna end it. My throat really hurts. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Bye. I gotta turn off the camera now.